Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all are ready. Tonight, we are going to beat the league and presumably the very last storyline, because all three of the stories are tied together, from what I can see. Let's jump straight into this. I'm currently in Alphaneda. I'm working on getting all of these league representatives done, so I can have all the TMs and everything, because they usually give TMs. One of them also gives you an amulet coin. I completely forgot which one that was, though. I completed most of the quests. I think it's the entirety of the East Coast has been done, and a partial of the North Coast. I'm still working on the West side. Not sure if that's actually gonna work, but we'll see. Let's take a look. We need to be over here. This is the Pokemon League. What are we gonna do in the Pokemon? Well, what the fuck do you think we're gonna do at the Pokemon League? Josh actually wanted me to do this yesterday, but yeah, I couldn't do that because I had too little time. And I had to eat crisps. Maxi, good evening. Hope you had a great weekend and a nice day today, of course. I heard... where's the gimmickle? I can hear it. Where's the gimmickle? I feel like I'm getting dumber by the day, because I can hear these gimmickle, but they just don't showcase themselves anywhere. I can clearly hear it here. Yeah, doesn't matter. Might be something in the very back here. Emphasis on might be. Yes, there is. Bait and pass. I don't know if you can actually... No, none of this is climbable. Which is weird. Come on, you can do it. You know... Yeah, I was about to say, you know how to climb. Can I actually... This is the area where you defeat the champion. Probably. Shouldn't... Am I supposed to be up here? Can I even be up here originally? Was that the designer's choice? So I heard Gimmickle. So if Gimmickle's standing here, then that means... Yeah, see, it's... We're good to go then. We can actually just go here. Okay, enough toying around. Time to beat the league. This is the team, still the same as it was. Except for, yeah, this one is kind of low leveled, but I decided to keep Cleo in. Because fuck it. Are you ready to face? Yes. The interview room. Okay, we're going to get an interview before we actually take on the league. Very good. Oh, it's him. Gotta listen to the music. Thank you for coming today. Please do have a seat, of course. Why did it give me the option to sit? Just sit down, Harley. I will be in the interview. Let's get started with the first question of the champions. We will begin with the interview. Let me see how many badges you have. Oh, I have them all. I'd like to ask if you wouldn't mind. Please think carefully, as you may automatically fail the interview depending on your answers. Let's begin. And did you get here today and walked? Please tell me the name of the school. Naranja Academy. So what brings you to the Pokemon League today? You have to become a champion. Where else would you be? I have to fucking catch you. Now, what do you intend to do when you become a champion? Want to become even stronger? Gave you the most difficulty? None of them, actually. I'll just go with Levincia. I have no idea who I faced there. Honest Devil let you know results, thank you. The thing with the cities nowadays is that I don't remember their names. How'd that happen? What do you think? Are you gonna play God of War Ragnarok when you're finished with God of War? Not for a little bit. I will probably head over there. I'll probably head over there shortly after. But right now I will just I just want to focus on getting God of War done first, and then I'll move on to something else. I need some diversity, you know. I need some after God of War I want to play something else, because like for example I can't keep playing God of War. It's the same thing over and over again. You want some diversity, you know. You want to play Pokemon, you want to play a little bit of Minecraft, you want to play a little bit of God of War in this case. That's how I do it. So yes, I will be finishing God of War first, and God of War Ragnarok will be here. And I failed my assignment, so but you just have to wait up until like 2023 or something. I'm just going to cheat on this interview because I don't know what was completely wrong with this. Scarlet Violet Champion interview. Correct, but the majority do not. The correct answers to some of the questions are tied to players' previous answers, so it pays to remember which answers you've chosen. Is a question all wrong with the players failing the assessment? Okay, here we go. All of them are correct. I'm playing Scarlet, so Narenya was correct. I get to become champion was correct. Or to become even stronger, that is also correct. So what did I choose wrong then? Okay, so I'll just go with the Cortondo gym. And it was Katie. I'm glad you seem to remember. Oh, fuck you. Do you remember which type of Pokemon Katie used? Yes, I do. That was the bug one. Completely remember that. Building the skills needed for champion assessment is no small feat. I don't remember any of the gym leaders right now. It's because it's my first playthrough, you know? Do I need to remember all the characters directly? Or what was the category of the Pokemon you chose to be your first partner? I got for a Coco. I still want to become even stronger. You like Pokemon? Of course we do like Pokemon. What am I... Of course I'm not gonna say no to this. The streambot gave up on me again, so I had to manually do a notification. Good job, kiddo. That about wraps up the interview. I can't remember any of the gyms, any of the cities, and any of the... anything whatsoever. Time to switch gears and get ready for the next one. Is what we call the elite test. And you'll be facing the elite 4 in Pokemon battles. I mean, it's a nice change of pace, but how am I supposed to remember? You know, it's 8 gym leaders. And you just see them for 5 minutes. You also need to remember the city, and their typing, as well as their name. I'm not that into the game yet, guys. Here we go. The gym test. Let's get this started. Let Guru Rika be the first of the elite four to take you on. I'll say I'll go easy on you, but I'd be lying. Well. Oh, let me... Ooh. This elite 4 team goes... very nice. I won't give up, Rika. Don't worry about it. You're level 57. Dude, my Pokemon are over leveled as hell for this then. I'm not even going to give you a chance. You realize that, right? No setting up. No status moves. You're about to be overthrown. I like that they actually made changes. Oh, well, he did actually give me the yawn. I really like how they actually gave all the Pokemon textures now. You know, you can actually see Camerupt's fur. Which is good, because in Sword and Shield they said that the national dex was gonna be cut in favor of those textures and graphics getting better. But that didn't happen then. Oh, I actually had to switch out there, but I didn't. Which is stupid if you think about it. This thing can counter my entire team. Luckily avoids the attack twice, otherwise I'll have a big problem. I don't really have a very diverse team for this, so it seems. At least not for ground types. There we go. Dr. is quite fast. That means that low kicks is fast. Well, I'm also over leveled. I should be taking that into account when I say things like that. I really hope that one Psychic will take care of it. Although I don't know as Petra's stats. I know it's really fucking fast. It really is something else. Okay. And this is your ace. Clodsire. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh wait, it's changing types. Is this gonna change types to grounds? From Harley then? Yeah, that's probably ground, right? I don't know. I haven't really seen a terrestrialization yet. Ooh. You could have done a lot more there. That's because the poison typing went off. Oh, it's a toxic style, of course it is. Of course it's a toxic style. What else would you... I'm just gonna continue to do this. Special defense fell. Very good. They don't use any items. Which is quite stupid, I would say. Why wouldn't you use any items? Oh. Oh, when it's a stab move, it actually showcases the terrestrialization thing. This is why I want the water type. Maybe I should actually get that water type. I still think I can get Veluza. Would be lovely to get that. That's one down. Not bad, kiddo. What are you calling kiddo? There's a literal child in the Elite Four. Talk about unfair. No way I was ever gonna win that one. Still, though, what a great battle. Felt good even to lose. No, a whole lot of trainers have the skill to make it past the Elite test, but who knows? I'm beginning to think you might be one of that few. Better stay on your toes, though. The second of the Elite Four is stronger than me. Out comes Poppy. I wonder if they actually have dialogue if you lose against them. Would actually be really nice. Okay, now we've done that. Revive. Then I can just use the rest to auto heal. Auto heal, I guess. There we go. Don't know what type she uses. I'm just gonna start off with low kicks again. Yes, I'm ready. Weak attacks won't work at all. They'll bounce right off. I can wait for you to meet my friends, so here they come. What typing are you, though? Still. Smush him. Also low kicks. Smushes Coporaja. Corviknight. Well, I have one for that. I kept saying that the team that I had wasn't going to be the final team, but there were no other Pokemon that I really liked as much as I do like these guys. I mean, there are some, but then I'll have to train them all up to level 70, and I was already grinding a shit ton with these, so... You know... Eventually you're like, yeah, maybe I should just leave this be. I wonder if this thing has Shadow Ball or something, or maybe it probably has Earthquake. Either way, it has something super effective against me, but I am going to set up first. It doesn't matter because it didn't survive. As much as I love the steel typing, it's bad. It's really bad. If you just have a fire type. They are all so slow. But yeah, 10 levels higher, so I don't think this Elite Four is really... I can really allow the Elite Four a challenge. To be a challenge. Since they don't use any potions and 10 levels higher, you know. I get the stat boosts and everything. Or I do have the stat boost already. Or the stat gap, I should say, because of the level gap specifically. Tinkaton. My last Pokemon will turn things around. Are you sure about that? I love Tinkaton. If I were to make a team with the current ones that I want to keep, I'll go with for Coco, the Scalarage. I'll go with Low Kicks, and I'll actually go with Tinkaton too. These three are the only ones that I actually really like. Clodsire, apart from the fact that I really like it, it just falls off eventually. Pomo! I've never really liked it in the first place, and Spectra is just here because of filling up a team gap. It's time to get all dressed up pretty. Tinky. Hey. Mine is called Tinkle. Watch your mouth. Let's go with the fairy type, let's go with the steel type. That's the thing that I really don't like. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. The thing that I don't like with this game is that they actually use Pokemon outside of their typing to get their a thing that I don't like is that they use Pokemon outside, or the gym leaders use Pokemon outside of their Pokemon specifically to make them the type that they are specialized in. Why not just get a steel type, for example? Like, Poppy is a steel type user. Why not get a steel type user and give it a water type to counter the fire types, for example? You know, make it a water terror so it has a little bit of unpredictability. Making a steel type another steel type, shit, it's overpowered, but if you already have a fire type against it, then there simply is no use. Don't think I did anything wrong, but you had to say it, but you lost, Pop. You better call the next guy. Oh, that's right. Larry! Yeah, I knew the Elite Four, kinda. I don't know the last one anymore. Oh, wait, no, it's a blonde guy. Never mind. I know the Elite Four, in a sense. I've seen two of them. I still don't know why Larry is both a gym leader and an Elite Four. Kinda weird. Hello there, it's me, Larry. Good on you, Larry. Being on the Elite Four as well as a gym leader. I think this is kind of a interference with... feel like that this is a real interference with conflict. But hey, what do I know? Let's do this, Larry. So you made it this far, serve as the memo too. Yes, unfortunately for me, at my gym I use normal type Pokemon since I feel love. Well, the boss told me to use a different type here. So if you have any complaints, please take them up with the big boss. Okay, what typings do you have now then? Dark types? Time to get to work. Let's do this, Larry. Tropius. Flying or grass? Ah, flying type Pokemon this time. We'll see how good you are at that. Ooh. Solar Beam. I love it that Tropius is actually sitting down now. Or sitting down, just standing. Instead of flying. Makes no sense, you know, because he wasn't even flapping his wings. No, he was just flying. He was just grooving. Staraptor. I'm just gonna go with this Scalar. I'm just gonna go with Scalarich until it dies, I guess. Dominic? My child. How are you tonight? Brave, but oh my, that's gonna hurt. Oh, never mind. I've fallen behind. How far are you in the game then? You probably shouldn't have worked if that's the case, if you've fallen behind. Altaria. I don't have an ice type. Electric is neutralized, so I'll go with Fairy instead. I hope this works. Also, Tinkaton. Ooh. Ooh. Even when you're 10 levels higher, they kind of burn. They kind of burn. The harsh sunlight. Oh yeah, wait. It was because of the sunlight that it did that much damage. Is this going to be a fire Oricorio? No. Thankfully for me. Nee. You cannot confuse me. Now it's time for you to knock it off. Flamigos. Fighting, flying. Scalarich, just get in there. No, stronger than ever before. I guess I don't get a break today. No. Wait, is this your last one already? How fast did it go? Oh yeah, it's his last one. At the risk of messing up my suit a bit, it's time to get some wind at our backs. Nee. Dominic, is this still all spoiler alert for you? Ooh, another Brave Bird. This one might actually hurt. Not as much. This might actually kill from this range. Yes, it does. Good. It'll probably survive if it had 100% health. But yeah, that's what you get if you pull up a Brave Bird like that. Well, that took the wind from under our wings. Aside from the fact that he's a Elite Four member and a gym leader, he's also a comedian. No one in La Primera likes you now that I'm supposed to find a member of the Elite Force next. It's your turn, Hassel. You may have to speak up a bit more. Oh, here we go. Hassel? Hassel, you're up next. Oh, there he goes. Are they just waiting behind the door when they're called in? It allows me to see you here. Hello, Snape. Blonde Snape. As for you, Larry, I see you made Rika do the shouting again. Hey, if he doesn't want to shout, then don't let him shout, man. I don't mind. Maybe he can't shout. There is people who can shout. I was, of course, absolutely certain you would make it to me eventually. Young Sprout truly do grow at astounding speed. But I never for a moment imagined we would be facing each other so soon. Now, teacher's duty is to guide students and aid their group. I have never seen you before within the school. Except for in the gym hallway somewhere. But that's not in the school, that's just in the gym leader thing. But I think I shall forget about my role as a teacher for a moment. And wield all my might with the sole purpose of defeating you. Very well. The dragon guarding the final fortress of the elite test. Prepare to learn firsthand how fiery the breath of the guy. Sure. So he's a dragon master, I take it. So it would seem. Level 60. I'll just go with first impression. You could have probably used Brave Bird there. Or Air Slash. I didn't know what he was running on it. Yeah. Fake out, luckily, is a priority move. Dragalge. Dragon... Fuck. Dragon Poison. I think ground is super effective against that. I don't know. I don't use Dragalge a lot. Don't worry about it, you're a tank. You can take it. Flapple. I should have gotten an ice type somewhere. I should have gotten an Octobox, the pseudo-legendary. Why don't I have that one just yet? Where can you even find the Octobox? Where can you even find the pseudo-legendary? I haven't seen it. Is it around the lake? Extras? That'll be fine. Probably knows Earthquake. Or is Extras more of a special attacker? Doesn't matter. It's gone. Oh, there it is. Baxcalibur. Why are you cheering for me? You're supposed to knock me down. Yes, I needed that one. Where can I find that one? And take a Terror Jewel as your crown. A Terror Jewel. I've never heard that statement before. Wait. Oh, I was about to say, is it fully iced now? No, 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 no. That's a dragon. Holy shit, how defensive is this thing? It manages to survive a player rough with 60% or... Let me rephrase that. It survives a player rough with 40%. It takes 60% damage from a player rough. How tanky is that thing? The mighty dragon has been felled. Boss snipe. You really did it. Wonderful. I'm just surprised. Oh, he's crying. Grandpa Hassel, what the f... The old man can get like that sometimes. So what I do, I just so overwhelmed, okay. Guess I've got to do talking. Anyway, your result for the Elite Four Champion assessment is... a pass, so fuck. So steel, flying, dragon. Steel, flying, dragon. And what was Rika again? Steel, flying, dragon, ground. That's the Elite Four. Steel, flying, dragon, ground. Not in that order, of course, but still. See the door back there, fellows commander. The final opponent you'll face for your test is waiting beyond this point. Her skills are so amazing she was able to strong arm all of us to join the Elite Four. Thanks, homie. You can do this, we all know you can. We'll see about that, shall we? Dominic, quick question I'm forwarding to you. Do you want to see the sexiest Pokemon card in my collection? And also the most expensive card in my collection currently? In my possession, I should say, because it's not going into my collection. Okay. Here we go. And some Nemona Rule 30. No. Oh, wait. I'll get back to that because there's a cutscene and I don't know whether it triggers like normally or whether this is actually a cutscene. Okay, yeah. Be right back. Why do you want to see Nemona Rule 34, by the way? I've seen most of it. It's nothing different from Hilda or Misty or whatever. Speaking of the woman. Isn't she a beauty? Let me see if I can zoom this in. Oh. Isn't this a beauty? Damn you. I can't do this. Fuck. Oh, this is such a beautiful card. You can't really see it, but it has texture. And it's actually not that bad at all. The one character that's of legal age. Well, you should probably look up Rosa then. Because I think she's 16 or something, or 14, but she doesn't get close to legal age in here in the Netherlands, at least, because legal age means 18. I can't get it back in the sleeve because, of course. Looks beautiful, honestly, though. It really do be looking kind of beautiful. This is probably better to showcase it. There you go. Like so. It's worth 120 bucks. Or euros, I should say, but bucks and euros are around the same nowadays. Maybe I should actually do a little collection tour in... someday, do you want to see a collection tour? Because I have 25 ETBs full of Pokemon cards. Most of them are bulk, of course. Rosa 17, In some states she would be legal, but meh. But let me know. Do you want to see a collection to us someday? Let's head back over there. Welcome, Harley. It gives me great joy that you've managed to make it all the way to the pinnacle of the Pokemon League. The final the final test is a battle against me, the top champion. To pass, all you need to do is win. But before we get started, I should apologize for one thing. You see, I have a trait that some might say is inappropriate for the league. I'm utterly incapable of holding back when it comes to Pokemon battles. Maybe that's why nobody passed this test recently. It's a bit of a problem, to be honest. You might manage something wonderful like Champion Nemona did. So, are you ready to face your final test? I want to see the true measure of your talent. What is this theme like? Ooh. You start off with that thing, really? Oh, I started with that thing too. But mine is level 62. You bitch. Oh, it's gonna be a dazzling gleam fest. Black and White 2 happened 2 years after the events of Black and White, and when Juniper tells you about Charlie, he says he's the same age as you as in trio from Black and White are all 15. If that's the case, then that's the case. I do remember that she's older than most of the cast. And that's Espatra down. King Gambit. This one is the evolution of... Oh, that was a burp. The evolution of Bishop. I wonder how it looks in-game. I've never seen it in-game before. Stepdad, is that you? Such a shame. That was the correct decision in this situation. Please continue. What the fuck? Why are you analyzing me? You should be winning. Oh yeah, that was his hair. Avalok? Sure. The champions or the themes, the champions Pokemon are not that good anymore. You know, things like Avalok, sure, I like Avalok, but is that the best you can do? Within these 400 Pokemon? I mean, sure, he's kicking my ass. That's indeed the case. Oh yeah, there was also a reflect setup. Oh. When the hell was that? Probably... Oh yeah, Espatra, probably. Skill swap. Doesn't matter. It's gone. And I'm setting up now. +1 special attack. Falooza. What the fuck is Falooza again? It's a water psychic thing. I can do that with the Shadow Wall. If I'm faster though. Yeah, I think I've already seen this Pokemon 5 times by now. Not even kidding. Step +1 Shadow Ball? Yeah, that should do it. I don't feel like this is worthy of a champion team. Go Goat? How are you chairwoman? Where's your Garchomp? Where's your Tyranitar? You should have just used all of the pseudo-legendaries available in this game. You know, things like Artibax, or Baxcalibur. Garchomp is in it, Tyranitar is in it, Salamence is in it. What is it? I don't remember, I don't care. Don't think you've won just yet. Oh no, it comes. Latios or Latios. Oh. This reminds me of that thing from Subnautica. You know, the one that hypnotizes you? and draws you in closer than attacks you. It starts with an M or something? At least that's what I want to say. What does this change us into? I'll just think that is a rock thing. Is that a rock crown or a ground crown? I don't know. This is what it takes to be at the top. Dude, you're like 4 attacks behind me. I don't think you have anything to say. I'm just going to assume you can live a hit. Oh, you can live about 4 hits. Oh, this is indeed the rock crown then. Toxic debris. Oh. Kind of a shit thing to have this as your final Pokemon with toxic debris in it. Top champion Gita. Gay. No. Okay. You go beyond my imagination so easily. She mainly has solo typings. I mean, Go-Goat? Avalok? Such overwhelming power. Seems Paldea has gained another wonderful trend to be proud of. Congrats, it's my honor to call you Champion Harley. Congratulations, it's right. Now I can really say you're good to go. Fun fact, Snape rhymes with rape, I'm just saying. Yeah, you did it, Master. Congratulations. Oh, here we go again. Did people really think that is funny? Him crying all the time? You Pokemon trainers are the treasure of Paldea. Champions are the jewels that shine brightest. Champion Harley, it is now your duty to set an example for all of the trainers of Paldea. Now allow me to walk you to the back entrance. I'm certain you'll find a familiar face awaiting you. What? What do you mean? Is there another champion? A champion? I can just tell you, we're looking at you, you did it right, you became a champion. No. I got a word from La Primera when you cleared the elite test. Oh man, I'm a champion and now you're a champion. Wow! Which means we're true equals, you and me, both champion rank trainers. This is amazing. Now that you've made it, I've got one thing to say. Let you and me be rivals. No. Oops, couldn't hear you. I'll say it again. Let's you and me be best rivals for life. No. Sorry, not going to stop until I hear yes. Let's you and me be best rivals. No. Okay, wait. You will be my rival, won't you? No. You, me, rivals, yes? Return monkey. No. You don't have... The fact that they included this, I've seen this by accident this afternoon. But the fact that they included this... Muchos gracias. Yes, Tomaya! Kontabai senpai! Alright, you know what rivals do. Battle their absolute hearts out. I'm gonna hit you with everything this time. Do wait a moment. What's the matter? Champion assessment only is just enough. I believe the rest is in order. Yeah, dude. Just make me and my fucking Egyptian ostrich just wait a bit. They go overexcited again. Sorry. Place with special meaning for the two of you. Out behind your house, dude. The place where we had our first battle might work, but on the other hand, to me, it's just kind of my backyard. Yeah, so? Mr. Goza! Good call, place where we set out on our journey. That reminds me, I remember when the director Clever explained treasure hunt, you know, how he told us in such a run treasure. I know what treasure I got all out of this. I found a true rival, someone who can stand up to my full capabilities. I should have made a monster. I look too innocent for this. That's right, I mean you. I'm so glad I got to meet you. The respect you two share. Dude, she's the only one that has respect. I don't have respect for her. Although she's a better rival than Hop. This game has actually made me like rivals again. I'm not even kidding when I say that. The last couple of rivals in the 6th gen, they were just your friends. A rival is something that is actually a challenge. You know, somebody who actually wants to keep challenging you. Hop only looks up to his brother. He only wants to be his brother. That's why he forgets about himself, about being himself. That's the problem I have with Hop. But that's also his arc, but it's just not well laid out. It took me an hour to beat League. What the fuck? But he wasn't really a rival. He was just a nuisance because he kept battling you. You know, he just wants... Harley, look at me. I made a different change to my team. Let's see if this works. And eventually he just goes with the same team as he always done. Because he finally realized... It was more of a... it was more of a storyline arc more than a rivalry. You know, he didn't really want to challenge you. He just wanted to see if he could beat you this time. Although I suppose that's what a rivalry is. Now, rivalry is actually being competitive between the two. I didn't feel any rivalry between Hop. I actually just felt kind of sad for him every time I beat him. Because he was just trying to be the very best he could be. And I was just, yeah, knocking him down, knocking him down, knocking him down. Any second now. Just relax, Nemona. There's enough Rule 34 art already. We don't need any more. Oh, here we go again. Here we go again. I love this music. Mesa Goza is just... It's such an upbeat theme. If there's anything that Scarlet Violet has done, is it has made me rekindle my flame for Pokemon games. Unlike recent games like BDSP, Sword and Shield. Arceus? Did Arceus actually do something? I don't know. To me, it didn't feel like it. It was fun, but that's it. It has been stuck in my closet for about a year now. This theme. Oh my god. Oh, this theme, Dominic? This theme? Does it remind you of Champion Iris's theme from Black and White 2 together with Rainbow Road from Mario Kart Wii? I saw this comment on the YouTube video the other day. It totally is. Sorry, you had your arm stretched out. Oh, I love it. Such a gem. The regular theme is already a gem. Oh, level 65. Wow. Actually giving me a run for my money, aren't you? I'm just jamming to this theme. Honestly, guys. What? Here we go. Hello. I'm just jamming. Here's the face cam you've been wanting all along. Also no XP. Harley said. Is it weird that I feel like this is also not a champion-worthy team? So much. It's just a good route. It's mono dragon, mono steel, mono normal. En dan Meowscarada, of course. Is it gonna go fill grass or fill dark? Yes, it's gonna go full plant, of course. Wait, this also... Oh, that doesn't change a damn thing. Okay, hold on, I was busy with something else. You have Thunder Punch on this. For what, though? For what would you have Thunder Punch on this thing? Because fire is not... Fire isn't super effective against electric. Oh, flying types perhaps. Maybe that's it. It could be the case. I don't know. Could be the case. I clinched it through sheer determination. No, that's actually Flower Trick they're pulling through. That's actually just Flower Trick they're pulling through with the crit. Because it's automatically a crit, regardless. Just don't give the reason that you're fully determined by this. Because I will defeat you. Now, do you like my real hard that didn't do anything? Did 20%. Beating it with my starter too. Very nice. There we go. That's not a champion down. Time for you to fuck off. I don't know where I should be now. Oh, she's doing a dab. She's doing a dab, Chief. That dab, though. Where am I? Do I need to go here? She's laughing. Don't worry about it. She's fine. You did it. Yeah, I figured as much that she was going to say that. This is legit incredible. You're the strongest out there. Of course I fucking am. I mean, you knocked me flat and I was giving you absolutely everything I had. Dude, you didn't even... No. She's just really glad that she actually has a rival. She's just really glad that she actually has a rival who matches up to her skills. Even better. This is a true rivalry. Not a bitch like Silver who keeps telling you random shit. Not someone who has Hop who just wants to be someone else. Not a bitch like Barry who's gonna fine you if you're 10 minutes late or 1 second late even. looking at the other rivals. Not a bitch like May. Mm-hmm. But that's not why I called. Nearly forgot. You remember what we talked about going to Area 0? Yes, this is where we are going, aren't we? Because you're a little know-it-all. Yeah, well, all the effort you've been putting in around Paldea has really helped me make a name for yourself. Built up with some goodwill, that's for sure. So I've been able to skip two allies who want to go to Area 0 with us. That should have us ready to tackle anything. So now we've just got that. I'll be ready when I'll send you the location on your phone. Okay. I could also just jump in the Great Crate of Paldea, but the game isn't letting me do that, so. A nice space of your own away from home. Why would I want that? School store? No, I need the entrance hall. Oh, here we go. This theme is a banger. There's so many themes that are bangers. Even the one at the South Province. Oh, the first couple of these themes are bangers. Not even kidding. Okay, here we are again. I've literally done pretty much everything I need to do, right? Medali, here we go. I don't know how to get there, so we'll probably have to go by Corridon. We'll see. A thing that I dislike about this game is the fact that the cities are getting less and less interesting. You know, they don't feel like anything different from others anymore. So if I was a crater, what would I be? Yeah, there it is. You know, it doesn't feel like cities anymore. It's just a place you need to be, and it's partially because of the fact that they are actually full scale cities now, but it's just you can't even get anywhere. You can't even get in anywhere anymore. You can't even talk to the NPCs. There's nothing you can do within the cities anymore. It's just get to a gym, then go to the next one. In Sword and Shield, at least you still had some sort of story behind it. Yeah, the tunnel's to your right. Or to your left, to my right. Oh, I don't even have a fucking Magneton in my Pokédex yet. And here I wanted to switch out. I thought that I couldn't wanted to KO it or something. It's right over there, man. It's right over there. I only defeated him because I still probably need to do one of those quests in here. Over here. Why does the tunnel look so pixelated? So confused by that. Also, what the hell is this? It was made so researchers could try to observe the inside of the Great Crater of Paldea, what folks call Area 0. So take it down into the crater, and speaking of the crater, you know the Pokemon of yours, the one I gave you, Area 0, is apparently where Corydon was born or something like that. Maybe I'll be happy that I finally can come back home, not that I really care or anything. Susibaka. Anyway, our two new teammates should be waiting for us inside the Zero Gate. They just let everybody in? Just like that? They just let everybody in? I mean, it's not like I mind or anything. Yeah. Maybe I should just... No face cam or yes face cam? I'll just stick to face cam right now and I don't know. A thing that I usually do when I am waiting for cutscenes to load or things to load or, you know, is just touch myself inappropriate. No, well, not inappropriately, but just touch my face inappropriately. Oh, she's just spawned in. Hola! I haven't said that beat a strong Pokemon, so here I am. When she heard she'd get to battle awesome Pokemon, she was here in a second. You're an annoying little pest at the academy, but I guess you could come in handy for this. Spoken like a guy who wants to get beaten in a battle. Damn! But more importantly, why is it so dark and where I deal some Pokemon? The last time I was here, the electricity was up and running. Oh, don't worry, Penny's up. Hello, Penny. Seems like they were on power saving mode. Good on you, especially with the gas prices or the electricity prices, I guess I should say. Acting as a system controls and override the settings. Or just click the button. We never got to actually talk. I'm Nemona, I'm in class 1A. You must be some kind of tech whiz. Do you like Pokemon battling too? You talk like way too much. Dudes, just get along with each other, you know? Nemona isn't actually that bad. The direct introduces when you need someone good with tech, she's a no-brainer. Penny also agreed in a second when she heard it was to help Harley. Yeah. I really did adventure think but I owe you and I pay my debt. So at least you stay true to your words. Cassiopeia. She's surprisingly old-fashioned like that. And of course everyone knows me. My loves include my both stuff and her cooking and... I have been expecting you. Seems like you have got a group of formidable allies. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you for coming. It's such an honor to meet you in person. Arvin, did you tell your mom about us? When would I have done that? To begin with, I'd like to ask you all to make your way down into the Great Crate of Paldea. You can reach the lower chamber by using the elevator. See to your right. Okay. She talks like a robot. Not quite looks to me like someone's controlling this thing remotely, yeah. Bring it with you on your many adventures. If you utilize Corina's gliding capabilities, you should be able to descend into the depths. You'd be able to descend to the areas here. Ooh. When you reach the bottom, I will get in touch once again. I hope your trip is uneventful. Is she incapable of... She's incapable of many things, but not fair. She fears it when somebody doesn't want to battle her. Ah, here we go. Could have just let me walk. You didn't have to let me walk forward like this, but okay. How does Corydon actually carry us all? I know he has wings. Okay. Okay, game. I'm not allowed to go to area 0. What the f... Area 0 crashed my game. What the fuck did I do? At least we get to see the intro now. If there even is an intro. There's not. It's just a nice looking screen. I guess you gotta start somewhere. Now let me fucking go this time. I wonder what the actual problem was with what just happened, because I have no idea. Why did it give an error? Why there's so many things loading at the same time? I mean, I don't see a lot of things loading. And look at the graphics in the very big and very back. Is that what you call overloading the mechanism? Maybe there's a lot of polygons. I'm no game developer or anything, but it shouldn't be giving an error. There's nothing really loading. There's nothing really twitchy on screen. Or maybe it just doesn't like me. I guess that's the case. I'll let it save first. There we go. Ready for the worst? Please do it, game. Thank you. Why didn't they want to load this cutscene? He doesn't want to go. Does he want to go down there? Nah, I was about to say. Dude. Dude. Don't overload the Corridon. Like I said, that's overloading the Corridon. That's not how it works. I want to sit in front of Nambona, please. I'm simping for a non-existent girl. Where the fuck are we going? How deep is this? I know it's a crater, but still. Shouldn't be this deep. Unless somebody drilled a big hole. If it's gonna give me an error again, I swear to God. Okay. Looks nice, in a sense. Ooh. Ooh. That theme, though, I don't think you guys can hear it. It's a little playing too soft, but... It's not hungry. It went out of here for a reason. She's already fighting Pokemon or something, isn't she? She's already standing on a cliff. Oh no. I figured she was already exploring something. Would be own tempo, yeah, she's indeed going on her own tempo. Biometric identification in progress. Appears you have it. It is saying Professor Seda saying that, so it wouldn't surprise me if this appears to be some type of AI to begin with. You should make your way not to Zero Lab, it's the deepest area. The lab is bad by 4 locks inside on the exterior, which I cannot unlock. Bruh, did you lock yourself in there? Okay. This says you will be able to disassemble on the locks. Sounds like a video game. Yep. Sounds like something you need to do in a video game. What type of video game it would be? Holy shit, this Corviknight here. You can just tell that something's off. Oh my, level 55. Herbert, no. Oh, I can ride Corridon here. Holy fuck. This is a great bait. Out there. Feels different. Yep. Venom, fuck off. Can we get back up to the surface without it? Dude. Let me go. None of your business, Pipsqueak. Water, my only weakness. Must be strong. Where's Nimona? Nimona? You're hiding behind a rock, are you? These are the highest I've seen thus far, level 52. Sounds like a remix. Can I throw something at it? So Penny, how'd you wind up with your fan? Everything was going off the rails, school, so Harley was a big help getting all that sort of done. So he helped you too while he was tackling all the gyms. Harley and our classmates, neighbors back home. That's Wells, yeah. You think you've got cool friends of origin stories? They're nothing compared to what me or stop trying to flex on it. Dude! You three need to listen. I am Big Daddy here, yes? I defeated you, and I especially defeated you. So, shh, fuck. Why do the textures look so off still? Imagine having $1 trillion in sales and still not being able to come up with proper graphics. I mean, I know the Switch is limited and all, but Breath of the Wild did this so much better. And I haven't even played that game, I've just seen trailers. But that's what we're looking for. Yes, that's indeed what we're looking for. I was just looking for a Pokeball, but the cutscene triggered and now the Pokeball's gone. Fun. What's great is my common sense compared to Eula. I didn't know that species could be found in a great crate, eh? Okay, let's take it on together, sure. It's rock poison. Oh. And it has a very high level. Okay, I'm not even... Okay. Never mind. I'm not even gonna do anything anymore. I'm not even allowed to do anything. Do I get XP though? I do get XP. At least that's something. Maybe you can only find Glimmer on Area 0 then? There's gonna be Paradox Pokemon down here. We also have Amogus, prehistoric Amogus. Monkey Amogus. In we go. Well, someone has been living here, kinda. I see a bed, though. They look far too recent. It appears you have researched blah, 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 blah. Why would she lock herself up in her lab with 4 locks? Or you can also rest here. Because of a bed, okay. I need to push buttons at research stations. This is my life now. Pressing buttons for the professor. I've cleaned from some boss. I was the only one. Ow. Used to get emails sometimes, and then here she appears out of the blue. Yeah. I feel bad for Arwen. Neglected by his parents. Last time I came here, I was trying to go see my mom. I got about this for then I got attacked by some kind of creature I've never seen before. Foreshadow much? It's probably gonna be around here, isn't it? Wee. Hello, necklace. The dialogue is a little bit too fast for my liking. You go down really fast. Scared the living cock out of me. Jesus Christ. I was paying attention to the upside. And this thing comes from the downside. I'm gonna need a glimmer on myself. Rock poison is a decently defensive type. Well, no. Never mind that actually. Earthquakes galore. I thought you'd have a bit more stamina. I'm just full of surprises, bruh. Oh, yes. It's gonna rampage. I don't even know what typing this is. Is it still fairy? Is it psychic then? We'll see if this is effective or not. It's not. Yes, focus on Aubrey. That'll work. I'm tired. Okay, I'm actually just gonna throw in this one. I'm sorry if I yawn, but it's just I'm tired. I haven't done shit all day, but still. There we go. That's what we needed. Don't think scared me half to death. Well then why didn't you just go fully? It was definitely kind of ferocious for a Jigglypuff. We're going to Ibiza. Now let's get inside already. Alright, then let's get inside, shall we? And I'm also going to throw in Twitter first, because Cleo is a little too low leveled for this. I think maybe the Pokemon was one of these. As we descend further into Area Zero, we began to catch glimpses of mysterious Pokemon, though we wondered if these huge ferocious beasts were indeed Pokemon at all. One of our team suffered a brutal blow from such beasts and was mortally wounded, forcing us to retreat for a time. Mortally wounded, does that mean that he actually died, or...? A member of the server team captured this photograph by chance. I noticed a passing resemblance to the Pokemon known as Donph, and yet differences such as its sheer size and the shape of its back set it apart as do its great tusks. Yes, please say that. As you see, representing are ancient Pokemon that lived in a distant past. Ah, I see. And then in Violet, it's gonna be Pokemon from the future. Contains time machine. It's almost... okay. So I think my mom's up for down here. She actually gotta work. Yeah. Oh, hi. The cost was catastrophic. What actually happened with her then? Why did you call us here to Area Zero? Good question. If possible, I would like to speak when we can face to face. It will be easier for you to understand once you can see the situation for yourself. Oh, she's fucked, isn't she? She locked herself in. Oh, I think that I know what's happening. I think that she locked herself in. I think that she's some type of monster now, much like Lucamine was with in Sun and Moon, not in Ultra Sun and Moon, because in Sun and Moon she actually managed to get her goal in a sense. And I think that because she knew something was gonna happen, she locked herself in there with 4 locked for the rest of eternity, hoping that nobody would ever get out of there. But I think that something has corrupted her mind that actually made her change her mind about the locks. So she's not fully herself, I think. I'm actually going into the key items to find that Scarlet book. Can I see it for myself? The book has the name Seda. I think she's done something, and before anything would happen, she locked herself in there. Now it has fully overtaken whatever it is. Even I know about you that he's on the bottom of the road on phone company. Whoa. And I guess I looked into him for my own reasons. Huh. No, we never actually get to hear her talking about how rich she is or whatever. I mean, she has an estate, but she just likes Pokemon battles. That's all we know. My family is absolutely gay. Unbelievably annoying. Same thing. Oh, hello frame rate. Got a glimpse of an amazing looking sandwich you made too, damn it. Don't talk about my mom's sandwich like that. Fuck's sake, man. I'm just taking the Pokeballs I see here. It's not that I need them, but the free items is free items, right? Hello, Jeffrick. I saw this thing here. I'm just gonna take it. Bye-bye. Something in my mind tells me that something overtook her, overtook Seda or the professor's mind, and then she just, you know, got corrupted or something. Oh, how got corrupted? She got... That's what it feels like to me. That something made her change her mind and that she locked herself in specifically because of that. And now the other thing has overtaken. And thus she wants out. Because the other thing has overtaken. Dude, that thing was humongous. I'm not even kidding. That thing was huge. This thing is tiny compared to that. Wait, what was that under the ground? Oh, we can actually go in there. Okay. Oof. Use another play rough, if you will. Thank you. His defenses probably are humongous. Well, I killed this Mobostiff again. Whoopsie poopsie. But I also killed the Donphan. Which is good. Exactly what we needed. The victory is also... Yeah. If we got things from Little Ancient time running around Paldea, that's a major problem. Isn't Professor Seda doing anything to keep them under control? How could she let this happen? Well, we'll see about that. That's why I think she didn't get back to Arven anymore. Simply because that she forced herself locked down there. That's why he probably hates his parents as well. Pokemon in areas are came to attempt from the past, so what about Koraidon? Isn't it pretty likely that it's also one? Yeah, you're right. That might actually be the case. I think you're onto something. It's kind of giving me off ancient vibes, even if it knew some pasty. What the fuck? And you told us about its forms in the first place. You must know something about it. And one of your everyone's little star pupil. I guess I've got no choice but to tell you what I know. The Pokemon. It was found by my mom when she was working on a time machine. I believe it would be best for me to take over the explanations at this point. How about you do that? Which I entrusted to Harley was the first Pokemon that was successfully retrieved from the past by the time machine. Through analysis of its genetic makeup as well as its behavioral patterns, I came to realize that it's far too good for OU and has been banned to Ubis by now. I discovered it was in fact an ancient form of Cyclones, other Pokemon still commonly ridden in this region. They do look alike, yeah, indeed. Many other Pokemon also came to this place from across the boundaries of time, but I was never able to bring over more than 2 specimens of Koraidon. Uh-oh. But if there's... Wait, there's 2? So I get to catch one and ride one. Huh. I like how she's complimenting me for pushing a button. This is what Pokemon has become. Push a button. Congratulations. One more to go. Alright. Time to head further down. Brian, no one has seen it before. Well, I kind of figured it out myself too, that he's an ancient Pokemon. See what come out of its Pokeball? Of course not. Because it's fucking terrified of what is gonna... My mom brought home all of a sudden. We all lived together at the Lighthouse Lab for a little while. My mom made me promise to keep it a secret and I had to take care of it for her. Hello, Knackley. Big Knackley. Oh, that's another one of these fuckers. My mom took it and went back to Area 0. Walk around again after that. That's on a Glimora. Ah, so that's why he is... That's why he's so mad at Corydon. Because he thought that Corydon was the reason she went missing. Or well, she went missing. She went away. Look at all those huge gorgeous crystals. They'll go all the way to the bottom. Yeah, that's where the terrestrialization comes from. You give off the single dose. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting very close now. I do like the way this all looks, despite from the bad textures and everything. Oh, goodbye, people. Okay. So I'm not doing that again. Didn't even realize that was thing. What if I click a ride on right here? Oh, it just says you can't ride him. Would be better if it just said like Corydon doesn't want to get out of the ball. Oh yeah, Hydreigon, also a thing. I live there well along with the other members of its kind. Yeah. So we brought it back home, kind of. I guess this place should be familiar to it for sure. Chance to unwind or bask in the familiarity. That doesn't exactly jibe with how it's been acting, all spooked. Yeah. Doesn't seem to get to come out of his ball anytime soon either. No, he just doesn't want to go back in. School made me want to hide away somewhere, so I know how it feels. Oh. Maybe it got hurt down here, just like my boss said. Could be. We can know for sure, but it doesn't change. I think it's possible. That's so sad. We gotta do something to make it feel better. Kiss it. Ride it. I'm just saying that because it's super... Here we are. Oh, there's little Glimoras in here. I want a little Glimora too. When I get the chance, of course. I'm not gonna catch anything because right now all I want to do is just make sure that I get this all done for tonight. We've already been busy for about 2 hours again. Well, 1 hour 45 minutes. Is everything all busted up? I'm sorry. Hello, children. Oh, she's acting up. I don't think that's a connection issue. Oh, fuck it, whatever. What do you mean? Locks have all been missing. Please make way to 0. Look at the lights at the bottom of area 0. Maybe some Russian. Yeah, that probably the case. It was almost like no, it can be. Okay. Hi Dragon, you're waiting for us out here? I think it was Hi Dragon. There was the last Pokemon. Something off about the professor. Yes, there was. Maybe it was just a little dramatic flirt to get us all jazzed up for more adventuring. That got you jazzed? Yeah, maybe even big time. What the f... You need to go see a doctor. Exactly, that's what my mind was thinking too. No, he seems kind of sus. He's kind of suspicious about what exactly his mom was doing. Don't even know whether I'm going the right way. Probably need to head over there. Getting some terror shots. Don't even know what those are used for. I haven't... I think I've done like 3 raids in total. And 2 of them were with the boys. Or pretty much all of them, I think. I did one of them with Rick. It's good to see that we actually get different Jigglypuff form, I guess. I don't know much about the other forms though, whether those are nice to have. Sperm cells, fuck off. This reminds me of... I'm getting Subnautica vibes here. Just going deeper and deeper and everything gets so nerve-wracking by the time you get down. I'm actually quite nervous on what to find down there now. Arvin already has his suspicions that it was a pre-recorded call or something. Arvin knows something. But I'm surprised that he's not saying it. That he doesn't want to say it. Shadow Ball, not a bad one. What is that thing? Next to it, what is that? Oh, that's just a panel. I thought it was a Pokemon. Hello, Glimoras. I hope you guys don't mind just leaving me the hell alone. That's a big fucking crystal. That just fluffed there right to fill the textbooks. Yeah. Wait, I have reception down here? You've done well to make it this far. The structure you see before you use the Zero Lab. Why does it look like the whole place is being swallowed up by crystals? The crystals here in areas process cellular. This energy can alter the function. The function of optimize performance of machinery. Same energy that allows Pokemon to terrestrialize. Terrestrialize. Okay. This entire building has been terrestrialized. That's what you're saying. Don't be silly. The professor implied something important about terror orbs just now. They're made from crystals down here in Area 0, aren't they? Not many know it. The gate to the zero should now be open for you. Once you open the gate, you will be quickly before they will likely... Okay. Hey Doc. Nice little Dutch word there. You've got me and Harley. It doesn't matter what we're up against, we'll be fine. Yeah. Fucking champions, am I right? Nice little Dutch high there. You actually said how is the power circuit just now? And the power circuit is fine. It's still working. Oh, I need to open it with again. Okay. Just what we need. Yeah, exactly. We're finally on the cusp. What the hell's that? What is the cusp of getting into the lab? On the brink? Yeah, we are at area 0. If it's true that a bunch of really dangerous Pokemon, then shouldn't we also have Koraidon help? How exactly are we gonna make Koraidon help? If Koraidon was on the underground, that'd be a huge help. I want to see it battle. I want to let us ride it ever since we came down. It can't enter its for battle form in the first place, but it's really strong. I know it is. I had all of it today when we managed. I'm sure it'll fight. Yeah, he did that with me, and also he grabbed me like I was one of his French girls. Area 0 is where just to live. If you bring it out this ball right now, maybe it'll find its family. No. Oh, for fuck's sake. I said no. He doesn't seem to be scared right now. He was scared at the very beginning, but why isn't he scared right now? Uh-oh. Oh, that's why there were locks on it. It's not specifically because of the professor, but it's also because of the... Hey! I see something sus down there. Up there. Don't be so sus, homie. This has nothing to do with a family reunion. Oh. What is it doing? Why does it want to go back in there? Are Koraidon, you also see Baka? Oh, I feel bad for Koraidon. I like how Nimona's come for the game, but she wants... I don't think Koraidon really cares. Or Nimona really cares at first. Now she does or something. I won't know that the other one from gone off so quickly. There was nothing heartwarming about it. We were this close to getting caught up in a nasty brawl. Yeah. She's getting a reprimand right now. Just look at Koraidon and Paul thinks terrified. Guess it's... That one isn't exactly its pal. Once you would get back in, I'm sure you'll be going toe to toe against that jerk if you want to. Guess that didn't really help. No, giving it a motivation speech and then him know it doesn't work is not really motivating, no. Didn't the professor say the dangerous Pokemon would come out from the inside? Oh, there they are. Uh-oh. I smell a Muggles. What exactly what kind of battle are we going to get us in? Amugus. We're surrounded, yeah. They're not here to roll out a friendly welcoming mat, yeah. No ancients? No, that is kind of sus. Let's see. Sure. Let's handle these shits. One by one. Are you liking the storyline thus far? Well, I mean, in terms of the gym leaders, that's nothing special. As you might know, in terms of What was the other thing called? The star raid battles. I don't know about the star one. The storyline was just a little bit easy, and I have to make up my mind in a review type of video for this. Otherwise, I can't do this. I literally can't do this otherwise. So I will be doing that when the time is there. I can't really say anything about the storyline now because I have to actually make up my mind. Shit! The Sushi Boys! You see those Sushi Boys? Let's go. Let's get the Amogus. Still grass poison? I don't know. I'm just gonna go with poison jab. That didn't do anything. No. It's not poison anymore. Outside of that, I've had such a fun time and a blast, even though limitations and bugs. So much fun makes me want to go back through the series again. Then why don't you? I mean, you have the power to get everything for free. I have everything laying right here. But you apparently have everything by your hands. It's just such a shame that you can't play with us because of that. Flurry main or something? My speaking isn't well right now. I don't know why. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. What would this be then? Oh yeah, Flutter Mane. Let's just go with Poison Jab. The only thing I can really do is go with Poison Jab. I've thought about me getting a Nintendo Switch and they be coming out with another one. I feel like Pokemon Scarlet Violet brought up the conversation of the limitations of the Switch and alignment that it is 5 years old now. I think the thing is, it's not that the Switch has bad things per se. You know, the limitations of the Switch, the Switch should just be fine handling this. It could handle Sword and Shield and everything. The thing is, this game is badly optimized. That's the game's fault, not the Switch's fault. The game could even render shit like Breath of the Wild. And those had far better graphics than this. This game just hasn't been bug tested or optimized properly. They just had to get it out for a release date. That's the bad thing about this. I really ruined my whole childhood, you know. But it's not like seeing you cowering and scared out of your wits make me feel any better about it. You've got amazing powers if you just use them, and so you've got us too. So don't even think about losing to that jerk. Be brave, stand up, and fight. Harley acting like patches don't exist. Oh, I'm not acting like patches don't exist. The thing is, back in the day, when you had a PS2, there were games coming out without bugs, without glitches and anything, and they couldn't patch it that easily. That's the problem I have with games nowadays. Why do we need to wait for a patch? Why can't they just make it properly to begin with? Makes a lot of sense. A lot of people mentioned they should be released this early next year and it would have been a total different experience. Yes, exactly. The same thing happens with Sword and Shield. There were some glitches that even could ruin or corrupt your save data. Why do we need to wait for a patch if the first thing you can do is just make sure you optimize the game to begin with? They have done that for 20 decades, for 20 years, for 2 decades have they done that with Pokemon, with everything. Why all of a sudden do we need to expect half-baked games to come out, Dominic? That's the question here. Why exactly do I need to expect from $1 trillion? They had $1 trillion in terms of money. You know? Not profit, money. They are worth more than $1 trillion. They are $1 trillion company. Why in the blood-so-Protestant hell are they not able to come up with a proper game? No need to pay for tests. That's the thing. If that's your excuse, then I'm going to have to disagree with you on that. If that's your excuse for the developers that they can just patch everything out later on, then you're good to go when it comes to it. But I have to completely disagree. Because honestly, Pokemon is the highest grossing media franchise of all time. The fact that this game has graphics the way it is, worse than Breath of the Wild, for example, which came out like 4 years earlier. The fact that this isn't bug tested just goes to show that the developers, I'm not saying they don't care about the game because they can clearly make good games. They don't have the time to make, they don't have the proper time to make the good games. And that's the issue here. The issue of time. And the issue of money. Because what Game Freak is trying to do here is milk as much money as they can in trying to list as the least amount of developers and everything so they can make the most money. This game has been sold over 10 million times for the first 3 days. The thing is, despite the fact that it's a good game, it's badly optimized. Why couldn't they just wait 2 months with the release date if that's the case? We can clearly see by Sword and Shield, by BDSP, by Legends Arceus, they all needed a patch of some sort. Sword and Shield needed a bug fix patch. BDSP, there was a 2 GB update because not even the OST was being put in there yet. If you did that back in 2005, no, that wouldn't have never happened. Half-baked games, you're so right. It's one thing for firmware updated patches online, such as GTA 5 was unable to keep up online because it was so broken, but the game was flawless back then. Exactly. I don't mind that they are putting in bug fixes, but the fact that they are just putting in half, like literally half of the game not in there, for BDSP for example, that's just shit to me. That's just shit from a developer standpoint. And I'm not blaming the developers, I'm blaming the management from those developers, you know? I'm blaming Game Freak, the head of Game Freak here. I'm literally going at their manager's level. It's not specifically because I don't like the developers or that this is a bad game. It's not a bad game at all. It's just badly optimized. And that's the problem here. Because people just want to... They just want to play a game. But the thing is... how did Penguin Zero phrase this? Should we as consumers just be happy with the fact that we're even getting a game? Or should we be happy with the fact that we're getting a good game? Despite the fact that it comes out 3 months later than it was originally planned. I'd rather have a good game right away over a half-baked game that gets a patch 3 months later. And that's the issue here. I'm not paying $55 for this game so it can run. So it doesn't even have its bug fixes yet. I'm not paying $55 for a half-baked game. That's the thing. That's the issue here. Whew, okay, now that rant's over. Seda? What are you doing there? I can make a selfie. See your business. They're all above level 70. Seda. You don't really seem right. Okay, what the fuck? The other one is far less tractable and far more aggressive than the one you've traveled with. Flat area 0 because it lost to the other one in a territorial struggle. Oh, so they are territorial in a sense. Okay. I'm afraid that there's something for which I must apologize. I'm not a true Professor Seda. Then who are you? And I'm an AI the professor created imbued with the memories and knowledge. In short, I'm an AI-powered robot. And I am the Senate. What's your point? The real professor passed away during the incident that destroyed Research Station number 4. The incident? The Pokemon was not to be blamed. It was the original professor who failed to accurately judge its full power. I believe the professor wanted nothing more than for the Koraidon to survive and thrive. That is why she threw herself in front of your Koraidon in an attempt to protect it. Okay, so the Seda's dead. Okay. Oh, that's what we know now, chat. Seda's gone. She's just dead. It's gone. For the first time I reached out to Director Clevo and asked to be put in contact with you, I was never more than an AI. The reason I asked you to come to me is because I have one last thing to do at the Zero Lab and I desire your help. Okay. Any questions? Okay. Well, that's like the exact opposite thing of what I was expecting. What is this? An item to be uploaded to what certain ability energy that fuck too fast. Dude, I'm fucking scared, by the way. I don't even know what the hell I'm supposed to... I have no idea what I'm going to expect down here. I mean, I already knew that some form of AI was in her place, but the fact that this is the case, yeah. Truly is grateful for me that you came. I will answer questions. What is an AI? Oh. No more water. What is gonna grow great? On original professor knowledge memories to calculate. This is like I Am Legend, in a sense. You know, that guy made his own hologram programmed with certain questions to answer, and then if you ask the right questions, he will answer, and otherwise he says you gotta answer the right questions. In terms of me supposed to be able to... If you ask the right questions, I can answer them. And as soon as Will Smith said the exactly right question, the hologram just said, now that is the right question, then you just please. I Am Legend is a good movie, by the way. If you have never seen that, I think you should, because it's a Will Smith movie before he started punching people on stage. And the results of those calculations are expressed by this mechanical body built to resemble the professor in every way. Mechanical titties, my favorite. Humanity does not in fact possess the knowledge to develop such a sophisticated AI present, but the crystals that make up the Zero Lab have made such a thing possible. They are also why I cannot leave this place. Is there anything else you must... What happened to the real professor? The original professor no longer exists. During the destruction of the research station, her physical body received grievous injuries that left it unable to sustain life. I'm afraid that this fact may be difficult for her son Alvin to accept. I now manage the Zero Lab in the original professor's place. Is there anything else you wish to add? What is this time machine? The time machine is a device that the original professor and I worked on together. It sends Pokeballs to a different point on the timeline to catch Pokemon there, and it can then draw them back here to the present. When she was alive, Professor Seda had a great fascination with Pokemon from another age, what you might call ancient Pokemon. Even as we speak, the time machine continues to automatically draw ancient Pokemon to this place. Is there anything else? What is it you really want? Oh, for water which might live alongside present day Pokemon in harmony. Why Why would you do any of that, to be honest? I mean, I get it that it's a dream, but why would you want to make that an actual thing? The Pokemon in the present can barely live alongside one another without eating each other. You know, it's like getting other people back from the past. It's like saying, okay, you know what? Hitler, before 1938, he wasn't such a bad guy. Why don't we get him back? Why don't we just get him back? Such a good movie. Took a sec to wrap my head around the concept of walking in without knowing what was going on, but agreed it's a good movie. Thank you. But these Pokemon's powers seem to stem from a primal energy of the ancient past, and this energy has proved too terrible. Their very existence brings destruction to the ecological balance of this modern age. The original professor would say that such destruction is not blah, 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 but present the barrier around is still working to keep their ancient form, escaping from the spell there, but we've begun to see Pokemon that can break the barrier, such as Great Tusk, yeah. Donphan's primal form. Eventually they will break free of this walled garden known as Area Zero and run rampant across the Paldea region. And when they do, the rich and varied ecosystem of Paldea will be trampled beneath their coming. Oh. But any hope of preventing it would require overcoming the greatest AI that the original professor ever devised. You become a formidable trainer, now use that strength to destroy the dreams Ada once cherished. Sure. Don't think that there's any way to say no. Even the textures are glitchy here. The real Harley is like the Pokemon Harley. What the hell am I looking at? Behold. We perfected using the power of the... Okay. This is like some Subnautica shit. So what do you want me to do, Seda? I'd very like the professor to put the final key we need. She's lying. If will most likely attack you. That's the AI part, isn't it? Artificial being that I am, my own desires can be overridden by the system. Once that happens, I'm afraid it will become no more than a battle machine bound to defeat anyone identified as unable to overcome. My battling business is peerless. They are built upon analysis. This is literally I Am Legend, now I think about it. You know, we live together with robots, or in this case, we live together with primal Pokemon. And the bad guy is an AI. Literally I Am Legend, with some Subnautica touch. I haven't seen the bond between you and Pokemon. I believe you can prevail. At least she's giving me a heads up. You know, at least she's giving me a heads up before she does it. Can we nuke the place, by the way? I think that's better. What the fuck? Ooh. Ooh. I'm just curious, what level is this? Do I need to spam my first source? I don't know where you are, but I'm not about to let anyone get in one of my goals. Slitherwing. I'm going to cheat on this one because I don't want to have to spam first source all day. I say that. Final boss. Scarlet. Yeah. Oh, fuck off already. Final battle. I don't necessarily need a guide. I just want to look at that. Slitherwing is bug fighting. And it also knows Zen Headbutt because of course it does. You can best the world with your human brain. Well, I have the internet at my disposal right here. You got poisoned, you bitch. She's got... She's got 6 Pokemon at her disposal. This Volcarona looks... I don't know what it looks like. This might just make... This might just be a problem. Bug fighting. Also no Zen Headbutt. I suppose I can just go with Watch Song here. Now this is what a final battle is like. I do actually understand ancient Pokemon's weaknesses. Brute's Bonnet, which is Grass Dog. This is honestly what a final battle is supposed to be like. You know, an actual threat. And these Pokemon, despite the fact that they're getting one-hit KO'd, are actual threats to my team. Sandy Shocks is Electric Ground. I've never heard of Sandy Shocks before. Oh, I hope... Oh. Oh, that's gonna sting. Ooh la la! I hope a +2 Shadow Ball can take care of this. Oh, thank fuck for that. I'm going to give this all I got. Oh, it's faster. Because of course it is. Screamtail. Very psychic. How the fuck do I beat the Dragon Dark type? Oh, this is such a good fight. I don't know what to do. Very psychic. What am I supposed to do against that? I think I'm just gonna heal Unless it knows how to set up, but... Oh, it's Jigglypuff. This is the first time I'm actually using a revive. Why did I revive Twitter? I should probably be focusing on using a hyper potion on this thing. I got to say, one of the big problem I had with this game was advantages and types of which Pokemon to use, but I don't know how much they took away from the fun factor, if that makes sense. Yeah, I think that knowing the types and everything beforehand might actually give you a little bit of an advantage, if you know what I mean. You know, it might actually give you just an advantage. It doesn't make the game less fun. I think the game is much more fun for you because it's probably been a while for you since you've played Pokemon. So you probably will have more fun in comparison to me, if you know what I mean. Because you can figure things out. I already know things. It was probably Crystal. Yeah, that's a long time ago. Well, I'm playing in a Crystal game too. As you can see, I don't... Is it Crystal? Yeah, it's Crystal. Salamence. What did they do to my boy? Look at how they massacred my boy. Oh no! Oh no! Cerebi? I'm gonna need you here. Oh, I'm looking at how to deal with this shit. Oh, I thought that's... No. And it has Earthquake. How fast is this thing? What are the stats of 119 with a base 139 attack? How are you gonna beat this thing even? You need something to wear it down. Maybe I can poison it? It does have Earthquake though. I have no flying type. I was about to say maybe I can counter something, but there's no way. I think I'm just gonna have to PP stall this one then. There's nothing else I can do. I just have to PP stall this. As much as I dislike PP stalling. Just believe in the heart of cards, bro. Yeah, like that's gonna help me. I'll just have to stall it. Only thing I can do. It has... Does it have anything against my baby boy? Yeah, there's Stone Edge against this thing. Doesn't matter which one I'll choose. I'm not faster, despite the fact that I'm 5 levels higher. So I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna PP stall it. There's nothing else I can do. Feels like the shittiest thing you can do, but there's nothing better for me to do. You don't have a tank Pokemon? I do, but no, not against this thing. Usually, Clodsai is my tank. It has a super effective hit for everything. I'm just going to PP stall it, make sure it has no more earthquakes, and when it has no more earthquakes, I'm going to send in Tinkaton. Until then, I'm just gonna revive everything that I can. It takes out everything with one hit. Yeah, I'll just switch between this and Clodsire then. Yeah, that's the way to go. Then I can get rid of his earthquakes and stone edges. He also has Dragon Claw and Night Slash, but Dragon Claw is useless because it's a fairy type. Tinkaton is a fairy type. I'm actually gonna maximize Tinkaton here. Getting everything set up. Just miss your stone edges, will you? Oh, can I even PP stall this? I hope I can. That's the thing here. Can we? I can check the summary really quick. 159. This is the fastest Pokemon that I got, probably. Tinkaton is quite fast too, but Tinkaton didn't outspeed it, so there's no way. There's just no way. I'll just make sure that the earthquakes are gone. And the stone edges. Then I'll send Tinkaton out to do the rest. This is worthy of a final boss, to be honest. I mean, if it makes me PP stall, then yes, it's worthy of a final boss. Yeah, just keep reviving on. That's all you can do. I think I'm gonna switch between. I'm gonna switch between Scarlet and Clodsire. I need to get rid of its earthquakes, otherwise Tinkaton is getting hit like a truck. First time I really needed to use potions and revives. Did you do it set 2 times then, or what? You need to have something against this thing, and I don't have that. That's the problem here. My team isn't based around anything. I think it's out of earthquakes. No, it's not out of earthquakes. It's just using that because I am also part ghost. All hail the croissant. Oh, the thing is, I'm wasting you guys' time, I feel like. I really am wasting you guys' time. Because here I am just sitting for about 10 minutes now, just trying to stall its earthquakes. I didn't even pay for any of the healing items that I do have. You can just find them on the ground. So does this mean that I found 30 revives? Probably. Or maybe I did get revives from somewhere. Probably bought 10 revives or something someday. He doesn't have stone edges anymore, which is good. Otherwise, he would have used that. The AI always goes for something that's super effective. Always make sure you have that in mind. The AI in the latest games always go for super effective hits. And they don't check for ability. Usually, at least. Sometimes they do. It feels so annoying to PP stall this one. Now I can check if it's fast. No. Well, it is fast, but I was about to say, hopefully my Swiss Army knife would make it. But no. It is out of Stone Edges though, which is good. Now it only needs to be out of Earthquakes. Then Tinkaton can just hit it for one player rough probably and it's dead because it's Dark Dragon 4 times weak. Still has Earthquakes. As long as it has Earthquakes, there's nothing I can do. Because Tinkaton... You need a Tinkaton here. I want to die. I'm not going to keep this all in the episode. I can't. It's too much to keep in the episode. She's not fast enough, no. Because I just tried it with this one. The one up top is fast. Lokix is the fastest team on my team. And that can even outspeed this thing. It has to be fast enough. That's the thing. I don't have anything that's fast enough. It should be... We should be around that vicinity now. That it doesn't have Earthquake anymore. I think this should be the last one, I hope. Because I feel like Clodsire has taken enough Earthquakes now. I'm just gonna throw in Vegan. No, still has another Earthquake. How many Earthquakes do you need? There's no overpoweredness in this game either. Really though, there's no overpoweredness in this game either. I don't want... Why did I say that? I don't even know what I'm... Why did I say there's no overpoweredness in... My mind was thinking something and now I already lost what I was thinking. Just don't question that. What I could also done is just go with first impression. First impression... Fuck! I could have also just used the first impression strategy. Why didn't I use that? First impression always takes priority over everything. And it's also dark. Oh, I could have just used that. Would have made things so much better. Maybe... I think it's super effective. I don't know if Dragon neutralizes that shit. I just hope that it doesn't have an Earthquake anymore. Earthquake is only 10 BP. You can see it right here. It has 10 BP. Okay, it's done. Good. And now you decide to poison. You didn't believe in the heart of cards, bro. Nope. I didn't... I was just stupid again. It has no Earthquakes anymore because it used Dragon Claw now. Which means that we're good to go. Stone Edge doesn't do shit. It also has Dragon Claw, which is neutralized or completely immune because I'm fairy. And it also has Night Slash, but that doesn't matter. All we needed to do. Just one hit and it's gone. The thing is, because of it being a +1 attack, it swept me 200,000 times probably. imagine the game giving an error right now. Fuck, if that was gonna be the case, I would have quit this game forever. I would have quit this game forever if that was the case. You could have came about 30 minutes ago. What is this? Beat the bandits without me. That machine has finally, she has finally been stopped. So proud of my. Is it Coridon again? Coridon is in there or something, isn't it? Activate in Paradise Protect. Ah, the PPP! I mean... Let's say this ID. How the hell do you even do that? Is this Coridon manhandling shit? Okay. Well, the only one we can do is him. And he hates it. I only had one issue with the game other than graphical glitches during my entire playthrough. Yeah, some type of way. I had a glitch galore at the beginning. Skins that weren't properly aligned. You know, everyone was black for some reason, or blue-black type of graphical issues mainly. Also the other shit, what do you call it? Frame rate issues. I glitched, I think I glitched a time or two within the terrain. There was a whole lot of problem. Yeah, that's a problem indeed. In the town or the city with the electric gym. In the city with the electric gym, I had a major issue there. I was riding Coridon, went in there, went around one corner, the game just crashed on me. Do you got a special attack boost for this? No, you don't. I don't recall which gym, but I walked into the gym and the game crashed on me too. Yeah. Can you burn it? I don't know. I can't do anything. Dude, I thought you hated the Pokemon. I don't know whether I'm supposed to use this, but I might as well. Why are you looking at my orbs, Penny? What are you trying here? Dude, you're getting an omnibus for this? Get in line, the motor going to kill you. Sounds like something Freddie Mercury would say. You can kiss my ass, but you can wait in line. I already terrestrialized. The fuck? Get rid of that Koraidon, will ya? Can I get 2? I just want to get 2. This theme sounds familiar. I don't know what it was. So Seda really only cared about keeping the time machine up. Is that the moral of the story from what I could recall? Because Arven said like, or no, the AI Seda was like, when the protocol went there, Seda was like, is really only she cared about this? Keeping the time machine up? Not giving in instead of your worthiness, showing the wisdom you think for yourselves. Fortunate to do what had to be done, no matter how difficult your own past may have been. I believe you will be capable of walking together whatever paths for yourselves now with pride. I thank you and thank all of you. But I'm afraid the time machine cannot be put to a complete stop so long as I am here. It appears I myself am part of the system that ensures the machine reboots when stopped. When I was watching you on attention, and I felt a sense of jealousy. I envied your freedom. The way that you came together working in league with your fellows and caring for them. The way that you sought strength and to better yourself, throwing all into battles. The way that you would face even the greatest enemies to save that which you loved. The way that you never ceased to seek nor to fight for a treasure all of your own. And the way you soared free through the very skies on those wings of yours. I wish that I too might be as free as you all, free to seek out what I might treasure above all else, not bound. As long as I remain in the time machine will not stop, for I am inextricably connected to it. So I've made a decision. I'll use the time machine to journey to the world of the ancient past that I have dreamed of. I am not going only so that the time machine can be stopped. I also cannot deny my desire to see that ancient world for myself. Is this what it feels like to have your heart race with the thrill of adventure? I'm sorry that I kept it true for you. I inherited all the faults and wishes of the professor, and so I understand better than your mother truly loved you. You can't just go and say a thing like that now? Why not? It's a little sad, but I'm afraid this is goodbye. No, it's an AI. Still an AI, Arvin. How is she floating again? The thing is, even with the time machine stopped, the Pokemon are already here. You know? Pokemon are already here. What are we gonna do about those? Somewhere deep down, I kind of already knew it. I knew that thing was fake, but when it said my name using a voice and wearing a face, even if it was fake, it felt real. Hey, your mom died, you know that? Would help if I didn't fat finger, yeah. Crying isn't sad. It's so strong. Oh, you just look at rule 34, homie. If it tries to nut me at me for belly rub while it's huge like this, I seriously think I'm gonna die. If it tries to nudge at me for a belly rub while it's huge like this, I seriously think I'm gonna die. Penny, you have some weird fetishes, man. You really have some weird fetishes. Let's just get over the big win here. Going amazing. Even though the professor's gone, I bet she's finally having a real adventure of her own in the past. She's not even fucking real, people. Are we really feeling sad for a robot? It is a good storyline, though. I feel really bad for Ivan. You know, his parents were never there. He had Corridon there. That's it on that. I don't know. I really feel bad for Ivan. You know, his dog just almost died. His mom and dad are gone for years on end, and his mom just died too. Corridon, he gives Corridon the blame that his mother was never there. What does he have left? What Ivan has nothing left. I mean, I stole his Corridon, which he hates in the first place because he's blaming his that thing. His dog was absolute trashed when we first met him. His mom is dead. His father is out of the picture. He's probably taking out to get some milk or something. Nimona. That's my dad. Leave my Corridon alone. Let's take the long road home. Get a little bit more fun out of this adventure. Dude. Dude, just come with us. We're all you got. Oh no, not this song. Why did they make this emotional? God damn it. Fuck. Okay, you got me, Game Freak. Here you go. Now you boys can listen to this too. Oh, I guess it's already gone then. This seems like a good fit for an ending screen. You see tonight, it could go either. This is Ed Sheeran, and I think this is copyrighted, so I'm sorry. You can't hear this. I don't know when it's copyrighted, but it's Ed Sheeran, and he wants to make money. So, Ed Sheeran, you can... While the credits are rolling, should I do this? I'll do it like this. my final thoughts. Can you sing it? Oh, sure. Wait, can I pull up the lyrics? Celestials at Sharon. Hold on. I think I could do this. Where are the lyrics? Hold on. Hold on. I don't know. Okay. Here we go. You ready for this? I see the light shining through the rain. 1,000 colors in a brighter shade. I don't even know the song and I know the pace. On the lowest place, silver lining that surrounds the gray. You're lost, will you come back around? Things don't look up when you're going down. No, your arms, they're reaching out somewhere beyond the clouds. Make me feel like my hobbled heart is a million miles away. Make me feel like I'm drunk on stars and we're dancing out into space. Celestial. Oh. we're gonna finish this. Fuck you guys. I'm not gonna do that. That's too high for me. We're made to be nothing more than this. Find the magic in all the smallest things. The way we notice what really matters. Make it through the night. Go on and on and on and on and on. There's 3 things in between right now. I can't. I'll clip it. Don't worry about it. Miles away. Feel us and we're dancing out into space. Celestial. Ed Sheeran has good songs. This one is really fucking fun too. Okay, here it comes. Final part. Give it a little moment. Made to be nothing more than this. Finding magic in all the smallest things. The way we notice, that's what really matters. Let's make tonight go on and on and on. And that's it. I'll probably put the song down up when I actually do this. Okay, we're back. There you go. I'm sorry. I'll put the music, probably the instrumental version, underneath this when the time is ripe. I can't sing for shit. Beautiful, thank you though. I'm such a beautiful boy when it comes to singing. Before people are going to ask, how was the game? I'll be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I had a blast. Okay? I had a blast. The storyline, I've said this before and I'll say it again. They are easy to understand. You can relate to it because being bullied, pretty much everyone gets bullied at the one time. So it makes it relatable. You know, it's nothing major like Cyrus wanting to destroy the world and becoming God himself. That's much more complicated to understand. But we're talking about a children's game here, so you gotta realize getting bullied and yeah, Team Star, even though they rebelled a little bit too hard, I feel like that storyline is relatable. Thank you, treasured friends. Yes, thank you, treasured friends, to all you boys. There we go. Look at that. I love those. Love it. That's the end. The gym leaders are nothing special. I mean, they do have somewhat more characterization. Yeah. So when it comes to that, it's fine. You know, Sword and Shield barely had any characterization into the gym leaders. They did so with this one just a little bit more, but then again, gym leaders are not a major part of the story. especially not in this story, you know. But when it comes to everything, overall, I would give this, despite the performance issues, a 7.5 out of 10. And I'm not being generous then, I'm being very, very honest. I'm looking for the right one. The thing I'm being is honest when I say I'm giving it a 7.5 out of 10. The thing being, the optimization holds it back from being an 8 for me, or an 8.5. But it's there have been reviews saying that this is a great game buried underneath a shit ton of bugs and glitches and everything. I can relate to that easily. But when it comes to the storylines, Team Star is great. Arvin is just fucking sad because he has nothing anymore. He only has his friends. I mean, that's at least that maybe that's his treasure, you know, the pals that we made along the way. That could be said from that. But to be honest, there's nothing else I can say. The graphics are bad. The soundtrack is amazing. The storylines are so-so. They're not great, but they're not bad either. I'll get more to this, of course, in a later video. When I'll do the review, probably, because we're first gonna finish the playthrough on YouTube first. It's not challenging. I have some thoughts about the open world, which I just need to gather myself on, because I don't really know on what I'm willing to say about it right now. On one hand, I like it, and on the other hand, it's like the difficulty spikes from this to this to this to this. If you, for example, if you're just playing this for the first time, you don't know where to go because everything is open. For me personally, I think it would be better if they would put somewhat more linearity in it and make it open world-ish. You know, kind of like Gala had, but just put open areas with some linearity in it. It's really hard to do that, of course, but I think Game Freak can manage that, because especially the ending, the story really is a blast. And I already figured something out about the AI. I've also seen just the tiniest of spoilers, so I was a little bit right on the wrong side, because I already knew that she was an AI to begin with. I could figure something out like that. But yeah, that's it for me, I think. The optimization really holds it back from becoming an 8, but this is one of the better games. It's better than Sword and Shield, better than BDSP. BDSP is just too faithful, but don't get me started about BDSP. I'll make a review on this. I still need to make a review about Pokémon Legends Arceus, whether it's worth to be bought. But yeah, I'm going to gather my thoughts. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. We've done this in 5 streams, I think. In 5 different days. So that's 15 hours, and the total playtime is about 23 hours. 23 to 25 hours for me. So, you're gonna have a blast, to be honest. Playing Scarlet Violet, you're gonna have a blast. And especially when the patch comes out, but I'll get to that in that review. I've already ranted about this about an hour ago. It's great. It's a great game. There's nothing else I can say. It's a great game. It's just buried underneath a shit ton of issues. You know, and that's the biggest issue here. Thanks for the stream, and it has been a lot of fun. Of course, Doc. And yeah, I will be streaming it twice more. One for the school things and one for the multiplayer fun. I'll see you then. So have a good one.